What myth is still widely circulated as truth? That you have to wait 24h before you can report a missing person. If someone is missing, go get help. If an HIV positive person has sex with another HIV positive person, they don't have to worry about protection. They do, because there are 140 different strains of the HIV/AIDS virus, and getting infected with another strain, especially a potentially deadlier one, could be dangerous. Also, pregnancy is still a very big risk for HIV positive women. If you are considering a sexual relationship, get tested and talk to your doctor about birth control. People in general, though the world was flat until Columbus sailed the ocean blue. No, the ancient world figured that out a long time before. People just thought that it wasn't possible to sail across the ocean to Asia because sailors would run out of food by then. While Columbus thought that wasn't case because he thought Asia was bigger than contemporary estimates. The white on blue roundel in the BMW logo represents the white blades of a propeller against the blue sky, alluding to BMW's history as a manufacturer of aircraft engines. This myth was popularized in BMW's advertising for aircraft engines and perpetuated by the movie Finding Forrester. Close bracket. In truth, the blue and white come from the Bavarian flag, presented as a circular coat of arms in reverse order to avoid a trademark law prohibiting the use of symbols of state sovereignty in a commercial trademark. It was only in later marketing for aircraft engines they overlaid the logo over spinning propellers, as coincidentally it could be taken to look like a propeller against the sky. They made all sorts of engines for land vehicles as well. I was adamantly told by some seniors at work not to drink the water that boiled twice because it cooks the oxygen out of it. That you can reduce fat from a particular body part. Bulls hate red. They are actually colorblind and are reacting to the movement of the cloth and the asshole behind it. That shaving makes your beard grow better. The myth: you can tell if a snake is venomous or not by the shape of its pupil, slit for venomous, round for non-venomous. The truth: pupil shape has absolutely nothing to do with whether or not a snake has venom. And if you're close enough to get a good look at a snake's pupils, you're probably close enough to get bit. The advice: if you cannot, from a safe distance, immediately identify a snake beyond a reasonable doubt. Assume it's dangerous and behave accordingly. Keep your distance. Stay out of its direct path. And keep your eyes on it until one or the other of you leaves the area. Urine neutralizes jellyfish stings. That Marilyn Manson removed 2 of his ribs to blow himself. Gum takes 7 years to digest. Daddy long legs are actually the most poisonous spiders in the world, but don't have long enough fangs to bite you. Apostrophe. Undercover police have to tell you they are policemen when you ask them. That people in the Middle Ages only lived to 40 or something. There was a lot of child dead, thus lowering the average age. Living till 60, 70 years old wasn't strange. People believe in the whole alpha and beta wolves thing. It's not true. The leaders of the pack are the parents. In natural wolf packs, the alpha male or female are merely the breeding animals, the parents of the pack, and dominance contests with other wolves are rare, if they exist at all. Knuckle cracking doesn't lead to arthritis. It's just an old wives' tale people use in place of simply telling you it's annoying them. Crack away. That the tongue has different regions for salty, sweet, bitter and sour. Holding B+ down increases your chances of catching a Pokemon. A lot of people still believe a woman sued McDonald's because her coffee was hot. In reality, the woman had 3rd-degree burns throughout her pelvic area and only asked that her medical bills be paid. It was like only $30K or something, and McDonald's went nope. Here is like $200 bucks. So she sued. They were selling illegally hot coffee without a proper warning. Then, McDonald's spread this lie to keep their good name. That historical armor was useless, or just something you wore, so you had a slight chance to turn a death blow into merely a serious injury. Shows and movies still perpetuate this. Game of Thrones has acclaimed sword fights where guys casually shove swords through dudes in plate armor. Impossible. Metal is not cardboard. Even the most basic iron or bronze chainmail armor will be barely scratched by a slash from the sharpest katana. Well-made plate armor is impervious to all damage short of a blow from a specialized armor-piercing weapon, lance, poleaxe, etc. Close bracket. Even the earliest guns couldn't penetrate plate armor. Armor was incredibly expensive. Common people couldn't afford it, so made do without or, if lucky, with fabric armors that were still very effective protection. Close bracket. A suit of custom-made plate would have cost tonight the equivalent of a modern high-end luxury car. Why would people pay that much for something useless? Armor was very useful. That's why weapons continued to advance over the centuries, and why armor did as well. It was an arms race. Bonus: the Dark Ages being a time of post-Roman decline is a myth. We weren't set back 1,000 years by the fall of Rome. Technology continued to advance throughout the following centuries. Some things quite astonishingly so. Debated. Please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of Reddit Universe.